But it's good to be back. And I know a lot of people didn't think I was going to be here today because I got all kind of texts. Are you really going to be there? You know, so they're going to really be upset today. But I do got a lot of information I want to share with you guys. And what I want to kind of talk a little bit about today is I want to share with you guys some things that I shared with. I did Millionaire Day actually at my son's school. I flew in, I got back in town the other week, last Thursday, and I was only here for a half a day, and I promised his principal that I'll come to the school and do a success day there, and it was pretty unique. And I also did one on the West Coast for the whole city of Oakland, California, which was real interesting. And I'm going to share with you guys some of the things I shared with them, because what I want you guys to think about is I want you guys to really understand what you got, where you're going, and if you're going to take advantage of it, how you're going to need to be thinking. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Because a lot of times we're not taught this, and I'm going to make it as simple as I possibly can. Let's look at this right here for a minute. Okay? This is what we call dirt, earth, whatever you want to call it. Now, what I want you guys to pay attention to is this right here. In the earth, it grows all kind of trees and bushes and all kind of stuff. Who would agree to that? Right? Now, let me ask you a question. If you plant an apple seed right here, and you put water on it, sunlight, all that, and you do that consistently, what is going to grow out of here? There's no way that seed can be anything but what? I don't care how religious you are, how many revivals you go to. I don't care if you get on your knees right in front of that seed that you planted. If you plant an apple seed, guess what's going to grow? An apple tree. Who would agree to that? Right? If you plant a banana tree, a banana seed in here, what's going to grow out of here? If you plant poison ivy, what's going to grow out of here? See, what I want you guys to understand is that God built all of us in the same retrospect as the planet, because this is where you was born. We're a part of the planet. And a lot of you guys don't even really understand it. See, what y'all don't understand is the dirt doesn't care what you plant. I don't care if you're a good person, fat, tall, short, skinny, white, black, Chinese. Dirt is what? Dirt. And the law of the universe doesn't care what you plant. Whatever you plant, and you put the proper time in and making sure that you care for that, is going to grow that. Who would agree to that? Okay? Does that make sense? But what I want you guys to understand is that we're built in the same way as the earth. I'm going to give you an example. Do y'all know that the top of the earth is magnetic with a lot of atomic energy? That's why when you get a compass, it point what? North. Well, all of us is built the same way. That's why a lot of people don't know that you can comb your hair, take the comb, and pick up paper with it. You can touch somebody and shock them. You know why? Because the northern part of your body is full of atomic energy. Some people got more, some people got less. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this down. All the mind books you done read, all the subconscious and conscious and all this stuff you done read, I'm going to make this real simple. Y'all got to bear with my drawing now. Okay? Now, what most people don't understand is this right here. You have what we call the subconscious, right? And you got what you call the what? Conscious. Now, what people don't understand is that the subconscious is identical to the dirt. It doesn't care what you plant in that. Whatever you plant in the subconscious, and you put a lot of emotion, which is your water, you tilling the land and all this, whatever you plant in consistently is going to manifest in your life. That's what people don't understand. Your conscious is the working part of your brain. Let me give you an example. Your conscious tells your subconscious what to do. If you want to move your fingers, your conscious just told your subconscious to move your fingers. That's why that grew. You can do that. Because nobody don't really know, how can I do that? How can How can I just move this because I want to? Think about it, right? I want you to think about this for a minute. When you plant a seed in here, okay, I want you to think about it for a minute. When you plant a seed in here, when you cut that little seed open, you can't see thousands of apples in there, can you? But when it grows, right? When it grows thousands of apples and it can feed you for a generation, can't it? Now, this what the problem is. We call this the miracle. If you think about it, you just plant a seed and it grows a strong tree with all these fruits. We call that, people, the miracle. The problem is y'all keep trying to manage the miracle. That's none of your freaking business. You can't do that. A lot of you guys trying to manage the miracle, and that's why so many people have a problem getting wealthy, because you don't understand the basic principle. See, all you got to do is plant what you want up here. But what y'all doing is this right here. I give you an apple seed, you plant it, you put water on it, 2 weeks, you go out there and you don't see nothing. So you get mad. And you go back and dig that seed up and say, Robert, they crazy. Then you go back and plant it again, and then you dig it up. See, the universe doesn't care what you plant or take out. And if you keep taking that seed out, guess what? Ain't nothing gonna grow. Who would agree to that? Right? Y'all do the same thing. Yeah, I want a nice big old house. Go to church, jump up and down in church on Sunday, use the church as an emotional garbage can. Yeah, I want all this. Then on Monday, let me get real. That ain't gonna happen. Right? Well, you know what? Yeah, I want a new car. I want this. I want to retire my parents. I want to. Well, no, you know, you're right. That just. And y'all confuse the universe. And a lot of people don't understand that. That's why most people are confused, depressed, Prozac, got all kind of issues, because you don't understand how your mind works. They said we only use 2% of our brain, right? So whatever happened to the 98%? Because we've never been taught how to use it. And I got documented proof that it's working. I'm not just telling you something. People, I've been studying this for years. Years. I'm talking about at least 15 years now. Okay? And what you guys understand is, y'all trying to manage the freaking miracle. It's none of your freaking business how that fruit, that seed grow into trees. All you should do is plant what you want. Does that make sense? Because I'm going to give you guys an example. Who here got kids? Raise your hand. Okay? How many people watch your kids grow? Raise your hand. No, you didn't. You did not sit there with a camcorder for 8 months, no sleep, and watch your kids stretch in front of you. Guess what? God won't let it allow that. The universe won't let that happen, because that's none of your business. You will stunt that child's growth if you try to do that. You can't sit there and see your baby just stretch and grow, because that's none of your freaking business. And that's what people don't understand. That's why so many people are confused. That's why I ask you, do you know what you really want? Okay? Because so many people are scared to plant. Because y'all seen the movie, everybody seen the movie The Secret, right? Yeah. But this is how it really manifests. And a lot of people don't understand that. But see, the problem is, the way we've been trained through traditional thinking, our subconscious is so full of what grows down here when you don't tend your front yard. What grows in here? Weeds and all kind of crap. The ground gets hard. You know, you got to go and buy dirt and put over that dirt. Right? See, your mind is so full of crap now. It's so full of stuff, okay, that you can't plant nothing in there, because you got to go in and till your whole mental front yard. And a lot of people don't know that, don't understand that. See, that's why I watch people that hang around. I don't let people come sprinkling doubt on my mental land. You know, oh, Rob, that stuff ain't going to work. I had to pull the weed eater out. Okay? Everybody with me on that? Because, see, think about this. If you here right now, somebody go in your front yard and start digging and plant poison ivy and all that, and you don't know it, that's what's going to grow in your yard. Right? A lot of y'all let people plant this stuff in your head, and that's why most people messed up today, and they don't understand that. They don't have a freaking clue.